Why is it that one tribe, a leader from one tribe should come out and say, it will be like this because of our people are going to do this? The issue is the person who has the seat needs to put a correct system, software, the passion and the people who have the passion to be able to deliver those services in a systematic manner, a software manner. Can we stop only having the girl child in this room alone? Can we have the boy child in this room alone? We have empowered the girl child so much, we've left the boy child behind. I've met with young people, the Gen Zs. Do you know what comes out of them? What they're telling me? They're telling me, this is what we need from you, leaders. We need you to listen to us. Pass.
A very good morning to you viewers of Sauti TV. Hii ni Views Room na leo tuko na bahati sana kuwa na a young senator in this country. Senator ambaye anawakilisha county ya Nairobi katika bunge la seneti kwa hii awamu ya bunge 13th parliament. Senator Tabitha Mutinda, karibu sana kwenye Sauti TV.
Asanti.
Nimeona umesema mambo ni different.
Kabisa, mambo sinaona pia inakuanga tu different. Kwa hii space unacheki tu mimi nimekuwa tu different. Yes. So
karibu sana. We're really honored to have you. Actually, you're the first senator. We've had elected members here before, but you're the first senator to grace our studio. We are humbly honored by your accepting to grace, to support young people. Watu wa Nairobi.
Amekuwa humbled pia. Mimi pia nimegrow pia hapa Buru kiasi. Nimeishi Buru. Hapa palikuwa na uchumi kitambo.
Yes.
Karibu na hiyo stage. Kwanza watu wa barabara walikuwa wanauza viatu poa siku.
Mtish.
Mtindo of course tulikuwa na Mtindo all the time. Lakini hapa pia hii side Johnny kuna ulikuwa unatembea tu hapo utafute tu kiatu.
Hauwezi kosa luku.
Hapo ndio luku ile toka. Hii side ya Buru. So Buru ni base natambua sana. I love your studios. Looking
Thank
good.
You very much.
Time.
Thank you very much.
Big up.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Tumesema tuliona online manze, umesema mambo ni different. Officially tumeona you released a poster. I know that you have been in this game before. You wanted to vie as women rep Nairobi. Tukasema let's call Senator Honorable Tabitha Mutinda tumwambie niaje, atuambie what vision she has for Nairobi, because as it stands the incumbent Honorable Esther Passaris amesema yeye ameondokea. Anataka kujaribu kitu kingine. Na amewaachia sasa game.
Ameacha.
It's time for you.
It's time for us. First of all, mimi appreciate by the fact that ame come out na akasema, this is an affirmative seat, and she wanted to serve for 2 years and she has served. And I would wish her well in her next endeavors, wherever she wants to pursue the same leadership role that ame pursue. Na mwishia to the best. Kabisa. And actually she's the first one and the only one currently who's a sitting MP who has declared that
she won't
be vying for that seat. Of course she'll be vying for other seats, but for this one she won't. And so that's why I'm like, as much as it's what I've always wanted to go for, but I said, wow, now no problem. Now let's talk to the people. Not to assure I'll be in the space now.
Okay.
This is the same space I also came in 2022 through my political party. And as a Nairobi team then, because we also were many, we had those ones vying for Senate, there were many, those ones for vying for women rep. I was among them with Millie Omanga. And when we sat as a party, we settled, we had agreements, we settled, and that's how I'm now a senator nominated. So still representing Nairobi County out of those discussions. And my journey for wanting to represent the people of Nairobi as their women rep has not started now. It is what had been. Yes, and I came to the space of the Senate.
So it's a vision.
It's been there.
For the 3 million, by I think around 2022 elections, Nairobi voters were, I think, 2 point something.
2.5, 2.7, yes.
I think hopefully by the time tunamaliza hii registration ya voters itakuwa 3 million or something above 3 million.
Very true.
For the 3 million Nairobi voters, why did you now decide, mseme, you've already served, this is almost your third year, slightly above the third year, serving as a nominated senator, which is a really big honor. Yeah. But why did you now decide to say, staki kuvai senator? Because already umekuwa pale kwenye Senate, umeangalia mambo, you know how things are done at the Senate. You said, now I want to go to the National Assembly, to a different house. Why did you now decide and say, I don't want to be senator? I don't want to vie maybe for a senator position, whether in Nairobi or elsewhere. Mimi nataka kuwa the woman representative in Nairobi.
Good question. Actually, where I am as a senator, the space is good. I've really enjoyed doing my work as a senator. The oversight role, legislative role, representation role, so much. And our seats are, gender seats.
Yes.
And as a woman leader, I feel that I should also leave the Senate space for other women, because wanaume wameng'ang'ana kabisa in such a way that they are mostly the majority.
Yes.
So I feel also the fairness would be to move to the next thing and leave the nominated slot for another woman as well. Because now if I don't, if I still vie as a senator again, which is not bad, which is a plus, I feel I want to achieve my leadership role in the women's space specifically. Because now it will be able to help me now dig deeper as far as the women issues are concerned. In the Senate, it's limited. It's more of the county objectives that I've enjoyed doing and I'm still doing, and it limits me just to the county matters and all that. But the affirmative seat brings about the capability and the more in terms of how to support women. Unlike in Senate, we legislate, we oversight, and we represent. Yes, it's the same role on the other side in general, but at least as an affirmative seat, there's more that has been set aside as far as what can be done for women. And I'll be able to passionately, happily be able to bring out and be able to continue doing that.
Before Senator, before tuongele your ambition of becoming the next Nairobi woman representative, let's talk about your 3 years in Senate. What are the things unaweza sema as a obviously young woman, young leader, you have influenced, you have done that Kenyans would say, courtesy of Senator Tabitha Mutinda, Senate ilikuwa hivi. Obviously, your position entails that you hold the county, Nairobi County especially, accountable about how things are working. What are some of the things unaweza sema, courtesy of Senator Tabitha Mutinda, this is what I have achieved in my last maybe 3 years in the Senate, or this is what I would want to achieve in the full, the completion of my term?
Correct. Thank you. As far as my role is concerned, the legislative role, I've been able to bring about the bills. One of my bills has been the Agricultural Extension Services Bill, which is currently at the National Assembly. Should be going for, it's at the second reading, should be going for that reading, and hopefully by next year can be concluded and assented by the President. Why the Agricultural Extension Bill? Because from where I sit as a leader, it's not just about me as a person, or just my people. It's about Kenya. The bills, the laws that we make or propose are not our own laws. They're laws that govern
the country.
The country.
Because mtu angejiuliza, Nairobi ni shamba la mawe, unaleta bill ya agriculture. Yes.
Because you know very well, agriculture is the backbone of any country.
The drive of economy, yes.
The drive of the economy in any country, and it should be what holds. And we are doing very well in that, and we can continue doing better and thriving more. For the champion that I do, where I sit as the vice chair of finance, the money is that equitable share that we send to the counties. This is revenue, okay, at the national government. Where does it come from? It comes from agriculture sector. It's the biggest. So my vision for more revenue was
to be driven to that sector.
Driven to that sector, and it's the sector that will make any country definitely be able to grow. Look at COVID time. We still, other businesses had to lock down.
But food was still there.
Food is still basic in this country. So for me, my leadership is not just looking at things in a narrow space, like just I looked at it from a bigger perspective. I've also been able to do the labor migration management bill. In ile bill talk about immigrant workers.
Wale wanaenda majuu na nini
wananyanyaswa, kuna issues and all that, because kumekuwa na gaps within the law. But I'm happy even the president amekuwa akichampion the same, but now I have the bill. It's in the second reading in Senate. It's actually going for that reading.
Okay.
So that next year we also take it to the National Assembly. And you can imagine from agriculture now to the immigrant workers. Because from where I sit, I'm not a narrow thinking leader. I'm a broad thinking leader. I think across the board. My third bill that I'm very passionate that I just brought in recently is a land amendment bill. My bill is talking about the issues, the court cases at the whatever judiciary should take a maximum of 2 years to be concluded. That is what I'm proposing today. Tumekuwa na issues whereby families zina suffer because land cases zina take ages and ages, years and years.
Actually, land and succession,
hizo story zote za story ya land. Kama huyu ndio alikuwa amepewa title, ni aje sasa huyu ndio akona title? How, as in, hapo kuliendaje? Why should we even be taking so much long? I know one of the issues the administration budgets and all that. But then why can't we better that? What is that needs to be breached such that at least we can deliver services, the judiciary can deliver that service within a period of 2 years? An appeal maybe another 6 months. That's it.
It's actually possible, I think. It works in other countries.
Exactly. If it works, what is our problem? Can we now have that conversation and get to know what is the challenge? So, back to the issue of what I've been able to do. As far as legislation is concerned, I think it's clear. I've been able to champion that. And more so, through statements that I've been able to bring on the floor of the House, asking different issues for Kenyans, cutting across the board. I've asked questions in regards to the Metropolitan Sacco. Hii pesa walimu walikuwa naeka hapa Sacco. Hiyo Sacco sasa as we speak iko pale Kiambu. Ilianguka. Na ilianguka na pesa za watu na pesa za Wakenya. I've been able to ask the minister wa cooperatives. They responded. I was not satisfied. I've still asked questions. As much as they've said that case is still with DCI, and all that, but people have put their money there.
Life savings.
You know, yes, they're life savings. They deserve to be able to get their monies back, you know, and things like that. I brought in statements, on the health sector, questioning on matters, dawa for the pregnant women, the dexamethasone. My first course that I did was pharmacy. Hence my passion in the medical space. And I'm a member of the health committee. If you follow my social media, when I'm in hospitals and doing oversight, my friend, I'm a different person.
You're home.
I am where my passion for serving the people started. It started in the hospital. So when I'm there, and I'm still the vice chair of finance and budget, where I have advocated for more monies to the counties. So when I get to the hospital, why am I seeing machines are not working? Why are people not getting paid? A few months ago, we were in Kiambu, Machakos and all that. And you saw what happened in Machakos. Unaenda unapata watoto wafanyikazi hawajalipwa miezi 5. Mtu akona familia, akona watoto. And within 2 days, they were paid. Is that not service? For me, my passion is service to the people. One of my greatest virtues that I have is that I listen. I'm telling you, I will listen to you. And I'll listen to you so that I give you my feedback. then we sit together and see commonly
get
how do we
convergent
achieve
ideas,
a
yeah.
common goal of a solution for this. When I go to the ground and in hospitals and I find Kenyans have been detained, young mothers have been detained because they've not been able to clear their bills. They are crying, they're not sick, and all that. And I say, no, management, come here. What is the problem? Then how do you plan to solution this? What has happened? In our committee back, tumeenda tumerudi, tumesema, tunini, we make it a law that no hospital in this country should detain
a patient because of a bill.
Not a patient. When you walk in hospital, you are Noel, you are a patient.
Yes.
That's the term.
Oh, once you're healed, you're...
Yes. Then when you are healed, are you still a patient?
No.
Which business does the hospital have with you? Are they police stations? Why are they still holding you? Are you seeing my talk? Are you feeling my conversation?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's, for me, it's more solutionable. It's more
Serving the people,
driven and all that. So that is Mutinda. That's hence mambo different.
Mambo ni different kweli. Let me you've mentioned some of the few things. Obviously your position in the Senate is within Nairobi. Let me ask you controversial question, swali la kizushi kidogo.
Before hata unize swali ya kizushi na sina shida nayo. Kuteuliwa kwangu katika bunge la Seneti, nimeteuliwa kuwakilisha jimbo la Nairobi. Na ndio sababu ile interest yangu ya kuendeleza kuhudumia wana Nairobi. Yes.
As it stands, to my controversial question, as it stands, Nairobi in a work, are you satisfied as a leader? Are you satisfied that some of the things that were promised to Nairobi people, and you as a senator, because you oversight county governments, are you satisfied with how service delivery is offered in Nairobi? And do you think we can do better?
Why are you calling it controversial? It's not controversial. It's a question, and you have the right to ask it. Where I sit, actually, I sit as the Vice Chair of Finance and Budget. I've kept on repeating that.
Yes.
And my committee is the one mandated to oversight on matters, issues of pending bills, funds, monies. We've given governors money, not governors, county governments. Let me call it like that, because when I say governor, it looks like you've given an individual money.
Yes,
no, we've given county governments money. There are those counties. Look at the county of Murang'a. Excellent. They're doing a great job. Put systems, Kangata, and of course others here. And there, Mutula is doing a very great job, and all that. Yes, Makueni County. Now, I say like that because I am there fighting for more monies and telling the governors, can you sort the issues that are in place? Look at the medical space, the crisis that we go and find, the pending bills issue. Okay, a few months ago we were in Busia, and I was asking the Busia governor, why this? The same things I've questioned. In Nairobi here, it is huge. It is massive, the pending bills. And yet, monies have been remitted by National Treasury. As much as there's delay, but eventually each and every financial year, today there are no arrears for the last financial year. What is there is what is current. Even if there has been a delay, but eventually monies will be
paid,
remitted.
Or disbursed,
yes, to the counties. And so you find that these issues of pending bills has really affected a lot of Nairobi business people. Look at what had been promised. Just the other day we saw that the county assembly passed the barrels.
They want to split Nairobi into boroughs.
And that promise was the first initial promise when the governor was taking over the county office, leadership or the county office. It was the first. It was in manifesto in the beginning. 3 years down the line, this is the time
that has not been implemented.
Being actualized. Look at the garbage issue. It is all over the city, and I'm not even the one speaking alone. The
Kenyans
MCAs,
are seeing,
in kitu inaonekana na macho. The MCAs last time you saw what happened. They came out guns blazing. What happened? Conversations were done. The governor was given a second chance, and the MCAs themselves, the oversighters of the counties also, they said, we are giving you 2 months, 60 days, to be able to do these things, to sort the mess, clean up the city, pay the people who have not been able to pay, among many other things, the water issues and all that. 60 days. It came from them. They're the ones even who spoke, And I don't know how many days are left. I've not been keen on that and all that. But that has also been spoken out there by these leaders of the county assembly themselves and all that. So this there has been a lot of challenges. It is not working. Yes.
Nairobi is not working. That's your conclusion. But let me ask you. It brings the question, what wanajiuliza? Is this city too complicated? Or is it that maybe it's a leadership issue? I know President Ruto is very passionate about this thing, and he keeps saying Kenya for a very long time has been lacking leadership. And he's saying, yeah, and ule ana provide leadership. It brings me to the same question, najiuliza. Why is Nairobi not working? Is it too complicated to be a county? Or maybe it should be like the proposal of what people were saying kitambo, ilikuwe kama metropolitan run by like a CEO. I don't know. How can this work from your position as a senator and the people who oversight counties? Do you think Nairobi is too complicated, or is just, I don't know?
Then Nairobi should actually be the easiest county to offer services to. It has the largest number of people. Yes, very true. But who are these people? These people are corporates. These people are people who are working here and there. These people are people who are in the learning institutions and all. It is a city. It is a capital city. It has the hardware. All that Nairobi needs is a software. That's it. You cannot compare a county like Busia with Nairobi in terms of the hardware. They are still behind. They still need to allow. We were there a few months ago. Hata taa kwa CB, kwa town. Usiku tu town. Taa tu kwa town. Ofisi ya county ndio umetoka. Ukienda pale ni giza. Hakuna hata mataa. Huko ni huko ushago. Okay? This is the city. Ukitoka hapa hii njia ya Westlands. Umeteremka hivyo nini. Hakuna taa usiku. Tembea. How? This is the city. What am I saying? Mulika mwizi iko pale. Iko kila kitu iko pale. What is not there ni hiyo taa haijawaka.
Saa zingine unasikia ni bill haijalipwa KPLC.
Ni sawa, iwe ni bill, iwe ni nini na mambo kama hayo, mambo yanaekewa mikakati. Hata wewe hapa bahali huko in your office you have bills, but you manage, you plan. What is your priority? Hata kama uwezi afford maji 10,000 liters, unaweza sema wacha nikuwe na 1,000 liters. Because my budget can manage 1,000 liters. Exactly. Then nikuwe na kabalb kadogo, at least niko na taa, niko na maji, niko na hii, unaweza kujipanga kidogo. What am I saying? The hardware is there in the city. Boom! That's why today you're not able to see a school that has been built.
Infrastructure is already there. Roads are there. It's just maintenance.
You've not seen really a big road. What is there? Maintenance of the roads. The roads are there. Zime,
carpeted.
You just need to recarpet them. Just to maintain that. You understand? So the issue is the person who has the seat needs to put a correct system. Software, the passion and the people who have the passion to be able to deliver those services in a systematic manner, a software manner. That's how
organization
just in an organized manner. Because for Christ's sake, we have a lot. Tuko hapa ni tao. Hii ni Nairobi, bado tuko hapa nimekuja na hii barabara iko fiti. As much as there are improvements need to be done, ni hapa kidogo na pale, but things at the end Nairobi people are so busy. All that they need is that they need wapate taa iko pale imewaka, wapate barabara iko pale watumie. Ile wanakuitisha ni mambo tu, the basics. That all that is needed is actually the cost, the running cost is maintenance cost. It is not really the infrastructural cost that you really need to start from the beginning. I've been to Northeastern. I've been to Northeastern doing my oversight for, for health, to the hospitals. We had to travel distance, kilometers and kilometers to oversight. Huko hakuna barabara, hakuna maji.
Areas you even have to fly. You can't access by road. We had really to fly.
Lakini the governors there, even the former governor who has been there, ukiangalia, unaona unapatana boom, a whole hospital has been built for the people. Things have been done. Kwa hivyo pesa yao kidogo wako nao wamejaribu wamefanya vitu. Nairobi here we need to maintain. It's just maintenance. Just good systems. You're getting my point? That's the thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, moving forward, let's discuss the issue of the role that you're looking to take over in 2027. If the 3 million Nairobi voters trust waseme, Senator ni Honorable Tabitha Mutinda, na mambo itakuwa different ama mambo ni different. I had asked you this question, but some people are asking themselves, when you transition to this seat, kuna, for example, najua hata kiti ya senator there is no budget to run a few things here, development, maybe a bit of facilitation, but watu wanajiuliza, this woman representative seat has no budget to run some of the projects. And do people also ask themselves at the same time, the same question watu wanajiuliza mambo ya CDF, there are no funds for development. Is it something you're confident that going to that position you'll be able to help people more than maybe what you're doing right now? Because I know helping people, a Kenyan problem is about funding. Wewe ni senator, and I know leo kuna watu wanakukujanga, senator naomba basari, senator naomba harambe, senator sijui mtoto wangu ni mgonjwa, senator mtu anaenda India. And sometimes as a leader you have to chip in even from your personal funds. But going forward, in terms of if the 3 million Nairobi voters trust you to become their next woman rep, how will you try to manage the funds from NGAF, National Government Affirmative Action Fund, to help Nairobi people, help Nairobi residents?
Perfect. Let me say this. It's not even, sometimes when rich people reach me, sometimes I use my personal funds, my personal resources, to be able to do whatever charities that you see I'm personally doing today, because I went to that space knowing that there's no funding, and my goal was not funding. My goal was to be able to do my 3 roles, that is legislation, representation, and oversight. I've done it so passionately. I'm happy. Go to my social media, Senator Tabitha Mutinda Munene, and Munene is my husband.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'm happy. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, I was there, demanding to get answers. And for me, I'm so fulfilled. The issue, as far as the woman rep seat is concerned, is more about the girl child, the women empowerment. Because we represent more of the women. And it's in that regard, I feel that transitioning from Senate, I'll be able to concentrate so much on the women agenda. Because where I am, I'm so much on the county's agenda, as you've heard me explain, and you've seen my work, that we have been able to do, to fight for counties, to get more funding, and be able to articulate the county issues. Now, currently, I have a CBO called Wekeza na Mama. If you look at my social media handles, you'll find that in my branding, still, apart from Senator Tabitha Mutinda, we have Wekeza na Mama. That's my initiative. What is it? I've been doing women empowerment from my own resources. I have women groups from each and every constituency. We come. I'm a business person. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been so, and I'm still so. And so I've been able to support them financially, be able to run small businesses. I believe more in empowerment than the handouts. As much as, of course, I'll do that, but I encourage so much, and I've done that for different women groups. Go to my page, you'll see I've met with women and I've given them that particular funding. And I'm happy they come back and progress has been done as far as that empowerment is concerned. With now that the affirmative seat will be able to give me more opportunity to do more. Because where I am, I'm limited as far as doing much more for women is concerned. I've been advocating matters GBV. I really have. Not only in Nairobi here, because in my current position as a representative and as a nominated senator in the Republic of Kenya, I represent all Kenyans. It doesn't matter from which corner of this country or region. A few weeks ago, we were in the great county of Bungoma as Kenya women senators, and I was there. I would have chosen to just be in the city and chill and relax, but I went there, to understand, to see the situation on the ground, to empower those girls, to talk to them. And we did a lot of CSR with our own resources. Of course, we got a few stakeholders who supported us, but the basic resource is from us. and we were able to engage with the team. I've been able to be invited by different stakeholders, which I really appreciate them, different NGOs, because they've seen my work, to talk to the girls, to talk to them, make them, feel encouraged, feel empowered, and to see how they can be able to protect themselves when it comes to matters GBV. And basically to get to ask them, what is the root cause of this problem? Why are we having GBV still increasing? Of course, we have the cultural issues that zimekita mizizi for so long that wase bado
it needs a generational shift almost.
It needs a generational change. How do we achieve that? For me, my leadership is more of services, is more of reality, it's more of factual discussion.
Things that people can relate with on a daily.
Perfect and correct. And that's why I've said, when I've been doing these engagements and being in that platform and being able to talk, I've told the people, kindly, can we stop only having the girl child in this room alone? Can we have the boy child in this room alone? We have empowered the girl child so much, we've left the boy child behind. They're not able to match with the girl child today. Wanakimbizwa sana because the girl child tumemweka hapa na kijana ameachwa hapa. Akirudi in the male space anaambiwa man up, should be a man, you shouldn't do this. And a lot is expected from this boy child, with relating with the girl child who's so informed, so empowered, so guarded,
even educated.
Most remember,
boys drop out,
today we have these positions as women representative, we have these positions but boy child hana man representative, hana, and all that. Anyway, so I'm just saying we need to have more men coming on board so that we can have this conversation. The he for she's, we need them. We need those ambassadors so much, so that now we can bring our children to that particular level. They can be able to now resonate at that level, together, be at par. Otherwise, each challenge now pia kuisha haraka mazeni ngori, because ameachwa wapi? Ameachwa nyuma boy child tu sana. We need to bring them to speed so that they match with the girl child, because saa zingine ndio madem bana yenyewe chali nafika mahali tu anakupiga. Unapata wanaanza kusema ati ndio sasa anatry kushow masculinity yake, hivyo ndio anatoa. Nikiuliza boy child, mbona mnapiga madem? Wanasema because wanatudharau. So unaona kitu sasa anataka kukushoyeni mwanaume, inakuwa mwanaume ni ngumu.
That's the only way.
Because na wewe umekuja kumwambia man up. Man up ni nini? Laymanly thinking, man up ni muscles. Unapigwa aje? Kwani wewe si mwanaume, changamka. Yaani kama mwanaume chake ambacho ako nacho kama mwanaume ni vita peke yake. It is wrong. It should not be the case. No, that's not the case. Haifai kuwa hivyo. So I will be able to do a lot. I'll be able to engage from both sides, from both angles. More empowerments, more advocacy. Because what I'm doing today is limited. This is what I can be able to do. The work of a senator and the work of a women rep ni vitu mbili tofauti. But mimi ni judge na yangu ile nimefanya kama senator. Judge me, look at my scorecard, be able to give me marks. Even where I've not been able to reach to your level, tell me, why can't you do this? I'll see, and I'll make efforts to be able to do this. Because you see, also, you cannot please everybody. I'm just human. I don't live a perfect life. I am me. And I say my story as is. And that's why my life is very simple. I can walk anywhere, anytime. Hata hapa tu Mutinda, ilikuwa base, si nimekushow, ilikuwa base.
Unaenda tu round
Hata sasa za tutembea niende tu round zangu za kawaida. I'm just me. I don't live an awkward life which is on. Hata acha wacha hiyo. Hata nduthi nitachukua. Na nipige pale Mesora. Nipige shughuli yangu na life iendelee. Bas, that's me.
Senator, you mentioned something very sensitive, and obviously as a leader who wants to take the position of women representative in Nairobi, the issue of boy child, I know there are so many dynamics that zimekos hiyo kitu, and as you mentioned, affirmative action najua mostly it was set as helping, it was brought up to help the girl child and help the vulnerable, especially women and children. But now the issue of young people, and especially young men, some slightly above 18 to say 25 or 30 and below, wako na hii shida. Nairobi kuna hii shida kama ya goons. Kuna shida ya wanajita masangwenya, wala utembea tu wanawafuata politicians anywhere mko, because they don't have jobs, they don't have opportunities. I don't know how would you help such people once they say give you an opportunity to serve them as a leader?
First of all, my boys mtaani na watambua tu sana all the time, na au jituma, kujituma uonga amejituma, na kwanga tu base, wanagoja janta itokee, pige tu shughuli, wapate tu kitu, wakule, maisha tu iendelee and all that. But remember, it's not enough. Yes, you are very right. The women rep has been more of the women only. It is the time that this needs to change. And that's why I'm saying we need to bring them at par. The same empowerment we're giving to this girl child, now we need to refocus. Even personally, where I sit as a senator, as I told you, Wekeza na Mama, it's for the women. But now, when I've engaged them in my platforms, I've realized, hapa there's a gap. This boy child needs to come on board. There should be opportunities for them as far as empowerments are concerned. They need to have their own entrepreneurial platforms that they are able to have their small businesses so that they can empower themselves. Au maboys wanakuanga very energetic na ni wase wa kujituma. Hiyo ndio kitu mimi unifresh, na mimi nawatambua cause nikiingia tu base ni aje mama nini, it just feels nice. As much as fine, maybe utawachia kitu, but you see, even the fact that someone has really been happy to just see you, just see you, because hata mko mmepanga, wanza tu kuona na hata wewe you feel nice. But anyway, as far as the opportunities are concerned, job opportunities, I'm happy even what the president is doing, the MOUs in Qatar and all that. Our people in Qatar are very much so much welcome, and I would want to encourage the young people. Opportunities are not local in Kenya, they are also out there. Number two, we are in 2025. We are in a digital world now where we are moving at AI level. Everything is changing, and the young people have big opportunities to be able to transition with the digital space that is in today. Look at you, you're still young, and look at where you are in your own space, being able to have your own studio. I mean, it's very impressive. Having young people, I've met young people, so many here, who are in this particular studio. I'm happy, you know, as a leader, seeing that young people are here and they are more creative to be able to do their thing and all that. So it's just a matter of encouraging them and offering them this particular platform, empowering them for that particular matter. Now watajisimamia, because every man, I mean, every boy child, every man wants to be ajisimamia,
a leader, even in their own units. Yes.
Even in their own units, in their own bases and all that. Na saa zingine hizo squad azikwangi ziko na ubaya, ni vile tu mko tu base, mshaform ubeste, na hii ndio base yenyu, mnapiga story, cause hapo ndio mwanaume anatolea pressure yake. Hapo ndio anambia beste yake, by the way I'm going through this, nitafanyaje, nitafanya nini, and it is okay, kwa sababu sasa ataenda wapi ku share his own issues, mali anaweza kuwa na maboys wake wanaweza mu-understand na wamu-encourage na wamshow fanya hivi and all that. Ni hiyo hali saa zingine ya kukosa namna unapata, maybe they end up engaging in this, but I don't think it's because they want to. Yeah.
The role of a woman representative. Hadi siku hizi woman representatives wanaitwa mama county. Mama, like you're the mother of the whole county. Nairobi is very unique. I know the biggest, and I know you've done your research, the biggest vote block in Nairobi is mostly in the informal settlements. Yes. Watu wa middle-level, middle class, some of them have their issues settled. All they just want is effective leadership. Kitu ikitokea, kama ni education, watu wasome, nini things, infrastructure, kama ni expansion of schools. Just small things is what they are concerned that they want to be done. But in the informal settlements, kuna widows, kuna single parents, kuna just the poor and vulnerable. As a woman representative, with the minimal funding, and I know obviously you get support from other leaders, other funds. For example, the county have bursaries and all that, MPs from CDF. But do you think, as it stands, in a very honest opinion, do you think the funding given to women leaders in this position is sufficient enough to help do all these things? Because in the Uitwe Mama County, people expect so much from you. I know as leaders, sometimes you even have to get stakeholders, partners, friends, useme, even from abroad, please help in this project, help in this program. But do you think it's time maybe this fund was increased? Ama you as women representatives should remain with the role of just suggesting these are the projects that should be done, then they're implemented by other funds?
I'm not interested in the fund.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm interested in the systems,
Service. Mm-hmm.
in the governance.
Mm-hmm.
We in ensuring that the legislation and the policies that are in place are adhered to.
Mm-hmm.
That is my first biggest focus. It's not about the funding. Actually, there's a time I spoke out and said the issues of CDF should be scrapped some time back.
Mm-hmm.
And I've agreed to the fact that education should be free in this country from from nursery. But nursery from a baby class.
Yeah,
baby class
yeah.
to high school, form 4. We nunua tu shopping, nunulia mtoto uniform. Aende shule, aende asome. I've advocated for that. It is what you should be advocating. All these monies that governors are giving bursary, women rep is giving bursary, MP is giving bursary, Ministry of Education is giving bursary. As MCA tu nizo za governor, hawana zingine. Yeah. But hii pesa yote, si we consolidate na tuweke masomo free. To increase capitation kwa mashule. Na mashule jisimamie. Infrastructure ya shule iko, darasa ziko haziko. Walimu wapo hawapo, so wanalipwa. Ama wewe ndio mzazi ndio unalipwa mwalimu? Hapana. Wanalipwa, wako na mshahara yao, ni walimu wa TSC ni wanalipwa. So why can't we have a free, totally. And we've had that motion in Senate which we agreed to and we passed. Even when a different member brings that, and as long as we support, I have also worked towards ensuring that that motion passes. That service is delivered like that. So it will not be even issue of more funding. It should be that this issue, no more bursaries. Sisi wote, kila mwanafunzi asome, masomo ni bure and all that. When it comes to their representation is what is key. That advocacy, that governance is what is key. Where are the gaps in the legislation? Because these laws that we make, they are not for Mutinda, they are not personal, they are not for Kevin. They are for all of us as Kenyans.
Kenyans, exactly.
I keep on saying this, that this is our country. This is our motherland. East to West home is the best. And the best thing that we should be able to do is to make it best. Not just for us. I will one day go. I will one day go.
But what legacy
have I left?
you leave behind?
What legacy do I leave for this young generation to be able to come? I've met with young people, the Gen Zs. Do you know what comes out of them? What they're telling me? They're telling me, this is what we need from you, leaders. We need you to listen to us. Pass.
Nothing else.
Listen. Take us. Listen. By listening to them, we'll be able to know what is the issue. We listen to them, they listen also to us. And then we have a conversation. And we have a conversation and we achieve. There's no problem. And look at the issues that the president has been able also to address. The issues of health, universal health care. He was able to, when we were doing our campaigns in 2022, he went to each and every forum asking, what are the issues here? These are the issues.
The memorandums, yeah.
Correct. Housing is another issue. He was able to bring out the other infrastructures. Agricultural sector, when we did subsidies for the fertilizer. What is the United Opposition doing today? One agenda. Which is what?
One term.
One term na must go. So how do you listen to that as a manifesto, for Christ's sake? Are you seeing those houses today? We are seeing affordable housing. It is on the ground. Houses have been built. Are we seeing universal health care? Yes, we are seeing. We are seeing the issues of share. Yes, there might be some challenges here and there. Teething problems here and there. Things that today the president say, hiyo madawa sababu nasikia ndio iko na changamoto. Then KEMSA supply dawa directly. wacha serikali ikulipe, badala tupatiane county pesa irudi namna hii, irudi na river, si tukulipe directly. What is your invoice? Tuachane na bills, tukulipe nini, tisheni dawa, mkitisha hivyo mnalipa, like that. You see, because they've been able to listen and identify where the problem is, among many other things that have been looked into, the issues of roads, the issues of electricity, the 1,000 miles, you know, connectivity, the 3 million connection, that is ongoing, you know, things like that.
Going forward, Senator Mutinda, let's ask ourselves, for Nairobi voters, Nairobi is a vast county, 17 constituencies, not vast in terms of space or size. It's in terms of people, the regions you visit. 17 constituencies, over 3 million voters. How do you tend as a young leader, and especially as a woman leader? And I know Nairobi, being a woman leader, is not really an issue as compared to other counties in terms of campaigning and not. How do you intend to make sure that by 2027 you have touched at least every corner of this large city?
So basically, even as we speak right now, I have in each and every ward, not even constituency, in each and every ward, I have my people, my ambassadors. And we normally frequently have meetings. Ikienda sana after every 3 months, we are able to sit down and get to see where we are in terms of publicity, in terms of you know, people getting the awareness that this office is there, so and so is there, and is able to address issues here and there. So with the ambassadors that are there, that are in place, actually the number has grown so much, and I'm very impressed. Remember, it is through these ambassadors that they came back to me and told me, now, Senator, we want you to represent us in this space. Majority of the voters in Nairobi and across the country are women. Women are the most genuine voters in any country. Very genuine, number one, so much. And the fact that we've been able to work closely with them, they are the ones who actually communicated and told me, we want you to go and serve us and represent us in this seat. When I started office, you know, for me it was not about as much as that was my first initial office that I was curious to get to understand and learn more in Senate, get to understand this space, how do you work, and I've enjoyed the space. But with time they've said, you know, we feel that there's a gap here, and we feel you can even represent us and bring about the woman, the girl child, you know, much more better. But see here, I'm saying I don't want to leave the boy child behind. I want to hold their both hands, the boy child, the girl child, they walk together. That way, we'll have a capital city, a nation that has got more empowered young people. The platforms, even in the social media, is also another platform. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, that I always communicate. And I'm happy that the responses are positive, they are good, they are so encouraging. I really want to thank so much all my followers, so much. Let them continue following, them continue sharing the work that I do, because they've really encouraged me so much. When I actually, it was on Tuesday, I think, so, or Wednesday, when I posted and said, this is the seat I'll be running. Oh my God, overwhelming support, overwhelming responses. Some people say, of course, votes ziko kwa social media ni sawa, ziko kwa ground. That is true, but I'm synergizing both. The ground discussion, even as early as yesterday, I had my team. As early as yesterday, we were having a conversation. Tukamaliza saa 2 ya usiku. Yes, I had a graduation I was going, I still attended and all that, and here I am. So the media is also, we've really engaged very well with the media. I don't think there's a media I've not been into. I don't think so.
That's commendable.
Yeah, and something that I appreciate so much. As I told you earlier this morning, I was in RNG, and now here you find that sometimes I get requests and I'm not able to really manage because of the time and the schedule, but I try so hard to create time and be there. Now, it doesn't matter Either it is starting, it's big media, it's what. I'm always fitting in all shoes. The other thing you asked me about reaching people, the single mothers, I don't know, the widows, and all that. By the way, I am a proud daughter of a single mother. I speak about it, I say about it. A single motherhood is not disability. Look at me.
You turned out to be
Senator
the best
of the Republic of Kenya from a single mother. And I'm saying it so that to encourage other young mothers who are wondering, what is the future of my daughter? What is the future of my son? It is bright. If Mutinda is here, you can be.
The sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit. Yes.
Senator, the issue of mobilization, campaign funding, movement, logistics is very expensive. And Kenya has this, may I call it a bad culture, I think. The culture of handouts. It has made politics in Kenya really complicated. That's why sometimes people choose leaders and regret later. How are you going to manage this? Are you going to bring maybe a different model and say, now I've seen some politicians have started saying we want fundraising. I know obviously as a person who's been in business, as an entrepreneur, as a leader already, you already have your connections and you would find ways of how to mobilize funds to get you moving here and there. But do you think we also need a shift? I know this cannot happen immediately.
Yeah.
How are you going to manage this?
First of all, nimejipanga. So unaona tu.
Nimejipanga.
Nimejipanga. Na nakwanga tu nimejipanga. I don't go for what I cannot manage. I'm a go-getter. Those ones who have known me a bit closely, I am a go-getter. Today I'm here as a senator in the Republic of Kenya. I thank God for. So when it comes to resources, nimejipanga kabisa. And I'm happy because today I'm receiving overwhelming support from people telling me, you know what? I'm willing to do this. I'll be the one in charge of billboards. And I'm like, what? Asante. Someone else is coming saying, I want to manage your media team. I am receiving that. I can even show you messages today as we speak. And I'm like, okay, asante. You know, some are just coming. Other young people are coming, are reaching me and say, I voluntarily want just to be part of your team. Whatever can be done, I want to do. And I thank God for that. I really, at sina words. I mean, I am grateful. I'm so grateful. And let me tell you, I've put God first, even in this journey. I've put God first. And I'm sure when God will take me to the destination that he has put for me, if this is the space that he has told me, Mutinda, my daughter, I want you to be here, he will put me. And I still seek his guidance and his God's blessings so much. Because he knows for me, the passion to serve is from inside. And it's from inside because evidently for those 3 years, if I wanted to be famous, Kevo, nini nanizuia, I would be. It just requires one day for me to be famous and to trend. And
publicity,
you know what?
Stunts,
Araka sana, I'm a public figure. I just need to do one small thing. And we are all over here. Is that what I want? That's not what I'm looking for. For me, my passion and what I'm happy about even throughout the year is the engagements I've done with women in terms of empowerment. And that's what I want to continue doing passionately in my heart. Otherwise, sinaweza piga tu bikini alafu nikamu.
Uingie pale social media, chokoze watu, uingie kwa ma blogs.
Exactly. Then what? Then what next? How does that put food on my table? How does that add value? You have a family. Yeah. You have sisters. You have a mother.
You have to stay dignified, yeah.
And then they're telling you, ulikuwa una interview mtu wa bikini. Is that what you want them to tell you? Is that the conversation that you want? I come here, you start asking me how I decided to do that. I want this conversation that we are having. How do we offer services? How do we continue with offering good governance to this country? Because as I've said, it is our motherland. It is our country. Let me tell you, I travel. Na saa zile unasema wewe ni Mkenya. Watu wanasema, first of all, kidogo tu pigiwe salute. The Kenyans, our name is good. Very good out there. In terms of education, hard work. smartness. So unaona vile Watanzania wanatuogopa. Unasema tu ni Mkenya.
Watu wanakuja kuleta competition huko.
Wanatuogopa tu sana. And not only locally in East Africa, across the board. And I talk like that because you remember I am a recently appointed board member of IMF and World Bank globally. If the global world can recognize me and give me an opportunity, I mean, I thank God that I've been able to at least positively do what I've been able to do.
Yes. I know you're a member of UDA.
Yes.
Have you I don't know whether it's too early to ask you this question, but have you decided that this is the party I will stick with because it nominated me to the Senate, or you'll take a different turn, or maybe you'll announce? Because I know politics is local sometimes. It depends on maybe how you decide to have your winning strategy. But have you decided yet that I'm going to stick to this party, go to the primaries? Najua competition pia pale UDA iko juu. The runner-up in the previous election, 2022, was a member of UDA, Senator Millicent Omanga, and she got, I think, around 500,000 votes plus, almost 600,000 votes. So are you ready to maybe go to the primaries na how, ama hiyo ni kitu you haven't decided yet?
First of all, I want to thank my party so much, led by my party leader, none other than Dr. William Ruto, for having believed in me and given me this opportunity. In the scorecard of our party, I rank the best, among the best, as far as the nomination slots are concerned, today in this country. And it's something that I'm happy and proud, because if my party looked at me from a tribal point, then they would have told me, go and be nominated by Wiper. They didn't do that. They looked at what I've been able to voluntarily offer to the party during the 2022 elections. They believed in my leadership. They gave me a chance, and I've not let them down. I have been able to do what my mandate partakes me to do. Holding the position that I hold right now in Senate, I mean, it's because of what I've been able to do, what I'm able to do moving forward. So as far as my party is concerned, it is a party that I'm sticking to. It is, if I have other colleagues who are interested, there should be fairness. No problem. Let us go to the primaries. Let us get the best. If I'm not the best, whoever becomes the best, we support them. That is the same that I was subjected to last time, and I respected. And I thank my party that they also still said, no, we love your leadership, go and represent Kenyans in this platform, something that I believe I've not let my party down. And of course, if I've not let my party down, they would still want to work with me. They would want still me to represent the party in the best platform of being the next woman rep in the city. I know we've had my former colleague, Senator, I don't know which party she will be running with. I can't talk on her behalf. The other person who's also interested is my colleague, Senator Karen Nyamu. She's interested. The first time she was running for women rep, she came running for senator. She wants to go back in that way. It is her right. It's a democratic right. It is okay. So if I'll be going to primaries with Karen Nyamu, the people will decide. The people of Nairobi will be able to decide, I mean, who do you want to represent you? It is fair like that. And the people will decide. You saw the other day what happened when they were in a certain function with the current woman rep, Esther Passaris, and says, you know, she's not bold enough. Of course, you ask yourself, why not bold enough? But, I mean, that's not for me. That was her statement. She came out and said she's not bold enough. And eventually, she said she'll be running and all that. But what happened? You know, after a few days, it was words that are exchanging. And Passaris said, no, I've not endorsed so-and-so. I didn't come out saying that I've endorsed so-and-so. And I cannot endorse so-and-so. Those are her words, not mine. So that's their beef, not mine. So for me, I don't want to confuse the people of Nairobi. I want them to see me as a leader, someone who knows where she is, where she wants to go, and someone who knows what she needs to do. Yes.
Recently, Senator, there's a leader, DCP leader and former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, mentioned something about Nairobi, and it was really controversial. It elicited a lot of debate. do you think in this point in town, in the city, in Kenya's biggest city, in the capital, we still need to be talking about such issues?
It's a shame. It is sad. Complete and extremely sad. Our young people 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, when they were demonstrating, they said, it's not about tribe. It doesn't matter where I'm coming from. I am a Kenyan. Today we have intermarriage. Why is it that one tribe, a leader from one tribe should come out and say, it will be like this because of our people are going to do this? What about this kid whose father is this tribe? Whose mother is on this other side of the tribe and not this tribe? What are you telling them? You're telling them they can never be represented? Are you telling these young people that because you are a Luo, because you are Kamba, even if you vie as a young person, you'll never be able to be elected because I have said? She should be a father figure. I believe even her children are married and the grandchildren will remarry and all that. Why would you stand and say, hizi viti ni hii kabila ambayo itakuwa inaweza kuchukua? It is wrong. We are in 2025, for Christ's sake. It should not be, leadership of tribe. It should be the leadership of an individual, of a person. And you see, I come from a community, the Kamba community. And when you say that these Kamba people, will be voting for only these people that we've put, the DCP people, because DCP is Mount Kenya. What are you trying to tell the people? You're trying to tell even to demean the community that I come from by saying that, hawa Wakamba kazi yao ni kujaza vikapu. Wakuje tu watujazie vikapu. For Christ's sake, you're disrespecting us. That is disrespect. And I'm happy that the leader of Wiper, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, came about and said, no, we have not agreed on something like that. We have not said like that. Kambas are also people in this Nairobi who have stake in this Nairobi. They are entrepreneurs. They are business. Actually, majority of them have been entrusted so much by the business people. They are working for them because we are trusted as a community. I mean, and I'm not bragging about it. Utasikia kama ni Mkamba, Wakamba wanakuanga straightforward, which is something positive, which is something good. So coming and disintegrating all these other Nairobi people from all the other 42, 41 tribes and saying, no, it will only be one tribe that is on this leadership of this tribe. It is wrong. It should not be like that. It should not completely be like that. It should be a city that everybody feels represented across the board, in terms of religion, in terms of region, in terms of culture, and all that. That should be good leadership representation. So that when I meet with my counterparts from other regions and cultures and communities, we are able to, I'm also able to understand what does your culture say. Remember when I talked of matters GPV, zingine zimekita mizizi kwa sababu ya utamaduni ambapo upo mpaka wa leo. Umekita mizizi hauishi. Itakuwa vyema nikimuuliza kiongozi wa kutoka county ya Umasaini ambaye hako hapa Nairobi kwa mfano, county nyingine ya upande ya Busia na wapi, nikimuuliza mbona hizi shida bado zinakita mizizi kwako? What is the problem? We see what was happening in Kisii. Sometimes there was barriers. A woman is being forced to do some cultural things. Yes. Why is that happening? Why can't we change that? You understand? Because we have all communities in this city. What are you making Kisiis feel? Luyos feel? When you say that it is only Mount Kenya that will be in this city. Havana. And by the way, as a community, we are the second largest here. In the city. But we are not talking like that. I'm not talking like that. I didn't talk about tribal issues. But I can't change the fact that I'm a Kamba. I can't change that. Yes. We don't choose the tribe to be born. But I'm a Kenyan, bottom line.
As we conclude, Senator, I know there's so much to talk about. Probably right now you're trying to bring your blueprint, your manifesto, unajaribu kupanga. We'll call you some other time to talk about all this, the specific issues that you're going to do to the Nairobi people. Bottom line, as a final appeal, ule mama ako Mutuini, ule mtu ako Kangemi, ule mtu ako Westi mahali kwa apartment, Kilimani, Buruburu, Kayole. What is this one special thing you can promise them that out of all this competition, out of all the candidates, all the names that have been thrown around, come 2027, they should believe that Honorable Senator Tabitha Mutinda should be the next Nairobi woman representative.
Thank you so much, Kevin. First of all, I want to appreciate you. When you saw my post, you called me, we have this conversation. Because I also think and feel that from where you sit, you also want the best for this city. So thank you so much with your team for that. Secondly, before I talk to even those people you've said, let me really encourage our young people. Manze, just come out and register. The numbers are extremely very low. We don't know what's the problem. Just talk out, just speak out the way you always voice out. Let us understand why you're not doing it, why you're not interested in registering as a voter, which is your constitutional right. You have an ID. And I know most of you are so excited after high school, unataka kupata ID. My time, I was so excited to get a voter's card. I don't know what has changed. What is it? I don't know if you're so discouraged, such that you don't even want to exercise something that is within your mandate, and you have the privilege to exercise it. Lastly, I want to ask my people to put me in their prayers, first of all. Keep on praying for me so that when we'll continue engaging on the issues that we look forward to address together, because I can't do it alone. We need to do it together. My leadership is a leadership of teamwork, coming together and seeing how to solve problems together. The problem we solve is just not for me, but for all of us. And to encourage them that do not lose hope. Some of us would have failed you. It doesn't mean we are all the same. We are different. And that's why for me, my leadership has not been for clout chasing. I don't do that, and I don't think I'll ever do that. I have everything it takes to do that, but I choose not to. I want to represent you as a woman, you as a grandmother, as an auntie, as a daughter, as a wife, as a mother, is the kind of representative that I would want you to feel all in one basket. And you help me work together with our boy child so that they're not left behind. That leaving behind has caused a lot of problems in this country and across the board. I want to work with you and continue championing for better service delivery in this country and across the world. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Senator Mutinda, for visiting us. We are really honored. Nairobian, watu wa Kanairo mmemsikiza. Mambo ni different. Thank you very much. We look forward to having you again, and I know you will honor our invite next time.
Yeah, sure.
Ukuje waambie watu wa Nairobi, what are those specific things that you're going to do for them? Until next time, it has been your #1 talk show on Kenya's fastest growing digital station, Sauti TV. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comment. Ambia mheshimiwa kitu, muulize maswali, atakuwa hapa kujibu next time. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.
Thank you.